Let's go, yo, who light up the scoreboards? Who making the playoff? Who's the MVP? Yo, let's smart talk. Recap the game and the major plays. Yo, they all got opinions they would like to say. Like what went right, yo, what went wrong? Yo, what play was weak and what play was strong? So kick up your feet and grab your popcorn. It's the Smack Talk Podcast. Let's get it on.
All right. Welcome back to a very special episode of Smack Talk. Reese and Watts tied up this evening. So we got a very special guest here today. This would be my Faja. Say hi, Faja.
Hello, everybody.
Nailed it. Anyways, Reese, you know, we got Christmas shit going on, so it's Christmas all the time. Watts is actually stuck at work, delivering packages, delivering basically Christmas gifts. I mean, if that ain't worth like a like and a follow to people, then what is really?
That's true. Yeah, he's a good man.
You're nailing this right now, man.
Christmas time, gotta do it.
So, anyways, we decided to do a little interview, a little background for the father, you know, to see like why he ended up putting me through this misery of a life that we call being a Browns fan. And basically, we're here celebrating the end of another Browns season.
I don't know if it's the end yet. I mean, it says we're in the hunt on the TV, so until we're mathematically limited, I ain't giving up. Sorry, but they're just a Browns fan.
We like this is in the hunt, and we're like under the graphic, like, still got a shot.
Still in the hunt.
Still got a shot.
Mathematically eliminated, then I'll come back and talk to y'all, and we'll see.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Oh Lord.
I'll put a little photo right here, little edited photo, show you like where all this all started, which could be my first ever Browns picture, at least of record. So no one would ever know. I should have just said that and lied. That'd have been a cooler story, I feel like. We also got to make a real quick apology to my wife. My father came over here right after work. Just a terrible sweatshirt. Collar all beat up, like the bacon from the commercials.
Yes, I'm sorry. Yes,
It's possible we opened a Christmas present.
When he says we, that does not we, he.
He's wearing it. I feel like this is at least a 50-50 crime. You're in possession of it.
I do feel good in it, though. It's nice.
In our defense, just in case something happens, the tag's on it. It says on record, and not enough people watch it.
Yeah.
Sam's Club definitely doesn't watch. Pretty sure that's where it's from.
It's beautiful. It's nice. Feels comfortable. I'm liking it.
Let's get a couple quick things out the way. Thoughts on the Steelers?
I don't like them very much. We're tied with them, but they're still behind us because we beat them one game. If we end up ahead of them, I feel like it's an okay year. We can play them the last game. Got to beat them.
Anything else on them,
Got to
though?
beat them. Fuck them. They suck.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for.
Fuck Steelers, I guess.
That's what I wanted right there. That's what I wanted.
The Ravens are close to them.
I hate the Ravens.
Yeah.
I think I hate the Ravens more than the Steelers for some reason.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's a generational thing, or if almost it's like 99% like Steelers hate.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone hates the Steelers. I just don't like the Ravens for some reason. Don't like them.
Nah. I don't like Art Modell either.
R.I.P.
Huh? I'm sorry. Okay, I laughed. Whoops. Sorry.
You know that dude got literally arrested for pissing on his grave?
Who did?
A Browns fan. Pissed on his grave.
I did not know
A
that.
legend.
I don't remember hearing that. Wow.
If he would have started like a GoFundMe where like, you know, people donate to him, I'd give him a couple bucks for bail
Yeah.
before a trial.
Yeah.
That's what he should have did. I mean, it might not have been out by then. I'm not sure when he passed. I don't think it was that long ago though.
The guy that pissed on it or Art Modell?
Nah, I think that guy's still alive.
Lordy.
I think the story was even crazier. I think it was something like, oh, no. I'm thinking of a story where a dude pissed on his ex-wife's grave with his new wife in the truck waiting on her, and he got arrested.
Oh, that's not good.
I
mean,
that's a story I would love to hear, though.
Right.
If that guy was sitting right there, I would love to get to the bottom of what's going on there.
you're a Browns fan. You're a Browns fan. I mean, it's not easy.
Nah, no one's ever said it's easy.
No.
What is it, week? We just did this. It's week 13. No, 5-8. Yeah, week 13.
Yeah.
And we decided, if I'm being honest, this has to be. So we watched through week 12 with Hope. So in my experience as a Browns fan, it has to be one of the longer seasons of having hope and watching. Usually about like week 8 or 9, I'm like, yeah, it's a wrap.
Yeah. So we've made it this far. Still in the hunt. I can't express that enough. I'm sorry, but
Still in the Kareem hunt, you could say.
oh, yeah. Maybe they ought to give him the ball a little bit more. Get him out in the open. A little bit of screenplays, Mr. Stefanski. I shouldn't even call you Mister. Okay, I'm starting to get a little emotional now. I might start fucking cussing and shit. So you can.
I might start fucking cussing and shit. This episode's gonna get rated R because it's a sad day. Well, it was a sad day last Sunday, so it's been a sad week. Hopefully we get happy though a couple more times this year.
Yeah.
Well, if Watson runs the table, then we can be Browns fans and just next year, motherfucker.
Right.
But this time it should have a little more meaning, because then we know we have a quarterback. But still, we have to see.
I'd like to see him run the table. I mean,
700 some days, way too fucking long to judge yet. But he does have to have at least. He has to go off one game.
starting this week, I want to see him get hot.
Fuck the Ravens.
Fuck the Ravens up.
Let's
and-
knock some people out of the playoffs.
Yeah, I agree. I ain't giving up on these.
God, that's all we ever root for. Let's ruin these people's season. That's what being a Browns fan is. It's not about you having a good season. It's about ruining seasons.
I'm gonna say this one more time. One more time. Still in the hunt.
There's no way that's not going to be the last time, though. There's
We'll
no
see.
way. There's no way. I think I started saying this, but I messed up. We're dedicating this podcast to all the fans of other shitty-ass teams who are sitting right where we are or worse. And mostly I want to say, like, not you fucking fan bases that have, like, you're having a down year or a bad year, and then you bounce back like fucking that, you know?
Yeah.
This is for the Lions fans who they actually have a decent year this year, though.
Yeah, yeah.
But they get us. They know our pain. Yeah, they're the only other team that's constantly as bad as us.
Lion.
They had a quarterback, too, which is just weird.
What about the Jets? Jets got a little bit.
Yeah, they got a good team, though. But yeah, they're like us. Then they've been to like 2 AFC championships in my lifetimes. Fuck the Jets. Thanks.
Yeah, yeah.
You cry. You've been to 2 AFC championships games. You know what to give for 1 AFC championship game?
Well,
What do you got 2 in your life, huh?
I've seen 2, yes. 85, 86. Fucking.
Back to back, huh?
Here we go. R-rated.
You know, it's been R-rated. It started off R-rated.
John Elway.
Like to give a special fuck you to Chiefs fans, Bills fans, Niners fans, Patriots fans, just because fuck them.
Yeah, they go eat dick.
Yeah, undeserving bastards. That's who they really are. That's who they really are. I can't even think of the other top teams this year.
Our Cincinnati Bengals of Ohio coming
Yeah,
on strong.
fuck the
but-
Bengals. Even though you Bengals fans, you talk your shit, you do your thing. You ain't won shit, you know. You don't get the ring. Season's a waste in my book. 0-16, go to the Super Bowl. It's the same year. Do you have a ring or no?
No,
Does anyone remember the loser of the Super Bowl?
correct. When we go, we're going to win it.
That's a goddamn good point.
Fuck you. I mean,
We're gonna go undefeated in Super Bowls. You're just saying fuck you to nobody is the thing. It just happened right there. Like, who are you saying fuck you to?
that's one of my favorite words for some reason. Probably because I'm a Browns fan. I've been through this
That's a
misery
good
all my
point.
life.
Tawny, my wife, she told me I cuss too much in this. That's why I'm gonna start telling her.
Browns fan.
Sorry, it's not my fault. So I'm gonna tell her. I'll have to give her the Batman thing. I'll be like, I was born into this, raised in it. I didn't see a win until I was almost a man.
Oh, that's horrible. That sucks.
That's how I'm telling her. I didn't see a playoff man until I was a grown ass man. That's real, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to get better.
Let's think about it. From the time I was born and you were rocking a child, I didn't see a playoff win until 2 years ago. 30 years?
Correct.
Maybe it's me.
Well.
Maybe I'm the bad luck.
No. Well, I'm trying to think now that.
It's that bastard right more down. Well, now, because the team left at 90, And then we went to one with Couch and Holcomb and them, right?
Yeah.
Pittsburgh beat us.
Yeah.
And then the paper will never play prevent defense again. They're beating the fuck out of them, right, in that playoff game?
Who was it?
Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
I remember watching it up in our one house on a fucking box TV in a corner fucking, what you say, the entertainment stand?
Yeah.
Everyone used to have a
Yeah.
corner entertainment stand. Now
Yeah.
those are gone. If you
Yeah.
if you were in a business of making corner entertainment stands, your business dead.
Yeah.
The TVs don't fit there no more.
Everything comes to an end, except the Browns. Well, their season's almost at an end, but
It's over.
scratch that.
We should have got a printout so we could have seen what has to happen, so we could have talked about that.
Oh,
'Cause that
yeah.
would be awesome.
Because, you mean being in the hunt, we run the table.
Yeah, and then we have to see who has to lose what.
Yeah.
I saw it the other day, but I didn't even go over it because I was like, well, why? I'm not going to waste my goddamn time. But I do want to see it. Maybe at the very end, we'll throw that in here and we'll look at it and go over it quick just to see how fucking ridiculous it is.
Yeah.
But anyways.
But
let's-
possible. Anything's possible, I
But
guess.
in the hunt still? But anyway, boys, let's get into this. Let's get into a little background of, just generations ruining other generations' fandom. Because, technically, we could have been what if you were just a random Pats fan, like you're a Pats fan? Imagine how happy we would be all the time. You think you could piss us off? If we had, 6 Super Bowls?
Yeah, what about how many fucking Steelers have? 5? 6? They might have 6.
Yeah, but Brady has 6, as I'm saying.
Yeah. I could have never rooted for Brady, though. And,
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. You would have hated him if he was the
Well,
Browns quarterback
I
when he
mean-
was 6 Super Bowls.
oh, if he's a Browns quarterback.
Yeah.
But my fucking hero. I'm sorry. I got you.
I don't understand what you're saying at all there.
Get it?
So, anyways, like I was saying, why are we Browns fans? Besides Ohio. Who made you a Browns fan that did this to you, and so you cursed me as well?
Oh, Lord, I was probably 5, 6 years old.
Uh-huh.
At my grandpa's house the one day.
Little lad, full head of hair.
Full head of hair.
Mhm.
Still look good, though, but... And my dad, uncles, and I remember watching Jim Brown run over people hard in the Browns jersey, and was seeing my grandpa, Elmer, love you,
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Armando, R.I.P. And just the Browns uniforms and watching him run over those people, and my dad and uncles and grandpa getting excited. I guess I just
So that has to be black and white TV, obviously,
turned
right?
me. Yeah, probably back then. Yeah, because that would have been 1964. They actually won. If it had been the Super Bowl back then, we'd have some fucking Super Bowls. They called it the championship.
I was wondering when that happened.
Yeah,
I was wondering. I wasn't sure if you were live because I didn't know when that switched.
I'm not sure when it switched from championship.
I was just wondering if you were live during when they were winning championships.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Well, because they
But
won.
you were that little. They were 5 or 6.
Yeah, 5 or 6 years old. Don't remember a lot about it, but parts of it.
That is a rip off. Though. Why did they not call Super Bowls? Was there still like 2 leagues, kind of?
I believe there was 2 leagues, but they just called it the.
Did the
football.
leagues play each other at the end?
The winners, I believe, and that's how they won the championship. It was called the NFL championship, not the. I can't remember.
We should boycott that, or not boycott that. We should petition to say like that should be a Super Bowl.
Should have been. We'd have had 3 or 4 of them, and they switched it to the Super Bowl. Well, you know the rest of the fucking story.
You were there. You were there. You saw it. You saw it. You saw it. That's crazy. What's so crazy about it is there has to be a curse, right? I guess you could get deeper into Cleveland curses. But like just as a football franchise where like there's a salary cap, you get the first pick if you're the worst player if you're the worst team in the league. The league is fucking built to make you be better. You should never be able to stay down here.
Correct.
It's literally like it's designed to not let you. Like it should be harder to stay down here than it should be to be up here and just be average for a long time.
It makes sense, yeah.
But we fucking did it. You know the only reason we have a championship is because LeBron was born in Ohio. That's it.
Correct, yeah.
He'd have never came back. Kyrie too. And that's enough. That's a deeper off subject.
It is a
That's
little.
a deeper off subject.
Go back
That's
to
a
the,
deeper off subject.
go back to the Cleveland Indians when 2 World Series.
Whoa. Guards, bub.
A game 7. I must. Yeah, I mean, I'm talking about when they were back then.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Grandfather Dan, honestly.
To a World Series game 7, 1 or 2 outs away from winning it.
What show you talking about? You going back to the Marlins?
Talking about the Jose Mesa. And,
Yeah, Jose.
Yeah.
97?
97, I believe. Yeah. So close.
Basically did the same shit though against the Cubs. Should have won that.
Rain delay. Was that the rain delay?
That sounds right.
That one. Yeah. Went in the rain delay and.
Giant
Come back,
baseball fans here.
Yeah.
We love baseball.
Go Browns.
Something happened to baseball, man. They just started out steroids. All right, let's get into somebody. Since you're a man with like a lot of good Browns memories, greatest memory watching a Browns game.
Got to go back to, I'm not sure the year, but it was the Brian Sipe era, and it
Quarterback.
Brian Sipe was quarterback.
That's what I thought, yeah.
Brian Sipe quarterback. Called them the Cardiac Kids.
Yeah, great name.
Late 70s. I'm not sure on that, but
I'm gonna look like an idiot here, but the Cardiac Kids weren't the the back-to-back AFC Championship teams.
no, that wasn't Cardiac Kids. That was Bernie Kosar and company and
Dogs.
the Dogs.
Okay,
that was
yeah.
the Dogs.
Okay, but
Hanford,
anyways,
Dixon, and Webster Slaughter. Thank
continue.
you. So anyway, it was the Cardiac Kids, Brian Sipe quarterback, playing a good game, and I was at the game with my older brother Greg. It was the first playoff game that year.
Ooh, we've been to so many playoffs.
Yeah.
Fuck you,
And we fucking won the game. Clay Matthews intercepted it in the end zone.
Oh shit,
To end
Mr.
the
Clay
game.
Matthews.
That was my best memory ever. That place went crazy.
That's obviously the old. That's where they used to play baseball in the stadium too.
Correct. Yeah, the old municipal stadium.
Municipal, yeah, that's what people say.
Yeah. Great
Man.
game. The place went crazy.
I just want like one memory like that.
Yeah, stick with, hang in there.
You were about to say you'll get one, and you paused because you're not sure. You didn't want to make the promise just in case it never happened.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I've witnessed some. I hope you do. But it was a great game.
That's crazy. After that, I was gonna ask you the greatest live memory, but you just did that.
Yeah.
I didn't know it'd be at that. I didn't know you were at that playoff game.
Yeah.
We're father, we're son, we're men. We talk a lot, you know. We have deep conversations about steaks, boobs, riverboat gambling trips.
Correct.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Playoff game. You want to talk more playoff games? Because I got more.
I would love it. Yeah, you've been you attended?
Yes.
What?
The Browns played Houston Oilers.
Wait a minute. After that playoff win, did they lose the next one?
They did. They lost the next game, but and to who I
Okay, that's fine.
cannot
I
say.
just wondering.
But they did lose it. But they won that game.
Next one in next year, and then in the next year.
I don't know if it was the next year, but the Browns played Houston Oilers.
No, I'm sorry. I just meant the next one, and then what was the year? My bad. Just ballpark me.
Oh Lord.
All right, and we're back after a slight technical difficulty. We can jump right back into the guy rocking the shit out of his chair. We can jump right back into for all my younger Browns fan, a man who's been to multiple fucking playoff games, which is a little bit of bullshit in my book. But anyways, second playoff game.
1988, Houston Oilers, Cleveland Browns. It was a wild card game. Snow, cold, really cold, snowing. Great game though. They kept going back and forth, and the Houston Oilers ended up beating the Browns 24-23. Heartbreaker, but what a great memory.
A wild card.
Correct, wild card, yeah.
So that's still at Municipal.
Yep.
And the quarterback is Kosar.
That one.
I heard they traded Kosar, right?
Yeah,
Because Kosar has a ring, but he wasn't starting, right?
Yeah, he had a ring with Miami Dolphins.
Yeah, no. Well, we don't got a ring.
Who the fuck was?
You can cuss as much as you want. I don't know why you do.
He got a ring with?
San Francisco?
No. Miami Dolphins. You sure they don't have a ring?
Because that'd be Dan Marino still, right?
Dan Marino don't got no ring, but
Yeah, everyone knows
it was
that.
after Marino. Or
He
no,
was in Miami, right?
yeah, Dan Marino was Miami. Never got a ring. Great teams.
Yeah, I know Dan Marino was with Miami.
I'm just talking to the people.
I've seen Ace Ventura.
Correct. Can we Google while we're doing this?
You could, yeah.
I swear it was.
I just go for it.
Bernico's.
I think it was San Francisco because he was backing up like Steve Young. And I'm pretty sure that's positive. I think I heard that the other day on Browns Daily. Or he was backing up Steve Young, or what's the other one?
Joe Montana.
Yeah, maybe that too. I'm not sure. It's so long ago. But I love this. I love how we put the slowest Googler ever on the Google this.
Correct. Sorry.
I'm not sure how you're going to kill over this.
Hang on. This one. Okay. Because they're super.
All right. Talk them through it. Talk them through it. Let them know. Let them know. Let them know.
Because they're former American football
Player.
played collegiately with the University of Miami,
Yeah, that's what you're thinking of, yeah.
where he led the national championship. Led a national
Yeah.
championship.
All you had to Google was Bernie Kosar Super Bowl. You didn't do that, did you?
Who did Bernie Kosar get a Super Bowl ring with?
Yep.
I'm gonna tell you right now, it was with the Dallas fucking Cowboys.
Oh, fuck. He's backing.
1993.
So he's backing up Troy.
Yeah, Troy backing up Troy May.
Oh, that was until 93?
93. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Completed the 1993 season with the Dallas Cowboys, earning a Super Bowl ring as a backup quarterback to Troy Aikman.
Hey, good for Byrne, huh?
Okay. So he's still with the Browns though, organization announcer. Or
Yeah, it's
something.
like a, I don't know,
Talk show host.
pretty much-ish. Yeah, I think he does like morning, or like maybe pregame, stuff like that. I think he just gets hammered in the Muni lot most of the time.
Maybe.
Living the
It don't take him much, I don't think.
Living the dream, honestly,
He looks hammered when
if
he's
you want to
sober.
be honest. All right, let's keep going on this little
What's
Browns
going on the
interviewee thingy.
Yeah.
Now, what do you got?
I thought we were talking about the AFC championship years.
Yeah. Oh, you got. Oh, you. I thought you had more. You had more playoff games you've been to.
No, I think that was it.
That's it.
Yeah, 1, 2. Yeah, I think that was it. Just 2.
Okay. Well, that
Just
sucks.
two.
Sucks to suck. Get your numbers up, bub. I'm not even sure you go to games. If I'm being honest with you. All right, let's talk about for the kids. Let's talk about was the drive the second year or the first one?
The fumble was the first one, and the drive.
Okay,
was the
so
second
put
one.
me where you put me. I want to know the names. I want to know if it's a packed house. I want to know what you did before it. I want to know everything about the morning of the fumble.
The morning of the fumble.
Yeah.
Obviously, wake up and get breakfast, a good breakfast, because we're going to be drinking for this playoff
That's
game.
a smart man right there.
AFC Championship game.
What time was it?
I can't really say for sure if it was like a 1 o'clock game or 4 o'clock, because there was probably 2 games that day. I think it was an early game that day. The fumble was, I believe, an early game.
Yeah, I did think the replays are when it's light outside.
Yeah.
That would make sense. Okay, go on.
Ernest Biner on the team. Brendan Kosar quarterback, great team. Such a great team, such good records.
We're not there yet. We're still going through your day whole pregame.
Breakfast for sure.
Yeah.
No, we'll be drinking.
Was it at your house?
That game would have been at. No, a buddy of mine, Ron Pitroff. We watched that game at his house.
Pity?
Pity. We watched that
Really?
Pity. Yeah.
I did not know his
What's
first
that?
name was Ron.
Yeah, Ron Pitroff. Pity. We call him Pity. Nickname.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to get off the subject, but a dude came to watch a game with us. Somehow knew Pity from work or something. It was a Steelers Browns game, and he wore a Steelers hat. It might not have been a Steelers game, but we lost the game, and whatever was pissed, and we took his hat, threw it in the fucking wood burner, and burned it. And he cried because he said it was his mom's hat. Yeah, you should have told us that before that. Don't come to a Steelers Browns game and with a fucking Steelers
Oh,
hat.
Jesus Christ. Time fuck out now.
Anyway, so-
Okay, no. You're not going to just fucking waltz past that. Did he actually cry?
He was pretty upset. He was almost crying.
Yeah.
This is my mom's hat, like crying like a little baby. Like
That's fucked up a little bit.
Steelers hat.
But
Browns.
definitely say that fast.
Say what fast?
Like, this is my mom, that's my mom's, that's my mom's.
That's my.
Like as soon as it gets taken off your hat,
That's my mom.
that's my mom's, that's my mom's, that's my mom's, that's my mom's.
Yeah, but yeah,
I don't know if it would have stopped everyone.
no.
God, Browns fans are ruthless.
Straight in the fucking wood burner.
Ruthless
Burn it.
animals.
Stiller's hat in a Browns house. Wasn't happening. If we would have won, we might have not done that. Maybe throw it out the door or something. But
Yeah, might have only burnt the bill off. Give it back to him.
wood burner.
You could have wore it like a yarmulke.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways,
What was I talking about now?
I'm not sure. I was about to ask
the
you
morning,
that.
yeah, so-
yeah. Walk me through it. We're going to Pitty's.
Going to Pitty's for the game.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, we started probably early, 11-ish probably, started getting everything going. And Pitty was a cooker, so we...
Is it a griller?
He was a griller, liked to grill. So we'd getting all that ready and started drinking beers probably 11.
Griller or
30-ish.
smoker?
Griller.
Okay,
Griller,
okay.
Yeah. I mean, we smoked some things, but...
Okay, too
Well,
far,
no.
too far, too far. Wind it back, wind it back, wind it back.
It was just, I don't know how many people would have been there. I'm a good handful.
What kind of TV we watching that on back in that day?
80s.
Like, are we hitting the... So it's just straight up like box TV still?
Yeah, but probably a pretty good. I think I had a better box TV at my place than Pitty did. But
No, hot shot. So we're talking about like a 32-inch box TV?
probably, yeah, 32, 36.
That's
is
just so
box.
insane to think of like 15, 12 dudes sitting around like trying to watch a box TV
Yeah, there's a
football
couple
game.
girls too. But
Yeah, I doubt it, but anyways.
anyway, the wood burner was in the same room as the TV.
Okay, we gotta stop. We gotta stop going back to that.
I'm sorry.
That's such a bad look.
All right. But anyway, crazy AFC Championship, the first one ever for the Browns. I mean, since it was the Super Bowl. So excited. Just drinking beers and so pumped up. Awesome. It was just awesome.
So the moment, taking me through that whole play then.
The fumble?
No,
I mean,
the incomplete pass in the
Anderson
second
did.
quarter. Yeah,
there was one.
well, yeah, I'm positive. Yeah.
It was a good game. Great game the whole time. We ended up getting behind. It was a long drive. I'm guessing we got the ball at the 30-yard line-ish.
Okay.
Drove all the way down the field. Nice drive. What Bernie Kosar always did. Ozzie Newsome making some catches, and yeah, everything's good. And we get down to the
Ozzy, I forgot about that name.
Ozzie, yeah.
Surprised they didn't make the list. Yeah.
Another great one.
Yeah.
Got down to like the 10-yard line, maybe closer. I don't know if it what down it was. I don't remember. Third. I know it wasn't first down because we got the second, third down. Ernest Piner, our man, all year long. Handed him the ball, started running into the end zone. We started going crazy. I thought he had I never seen the ball come out. I thought he had the ball.
It's because you're watching it on a 32-inch box
Yeah,
TV with
that could be-
trash
that
thing.
could be-
Yeah,
that
I
could
bet you
be.
never saw fumbles back then.
Yeah.
The house erupted.
The house
Like he
erupted for a
scored.
minute, and then we heard somebody say, "The fucking ball! He don't have the ball. He fumbled it." And sure enough,
Oh, it's dead silent after that.
fumbled it. And it was dead silent. Nobody said nothing. Nobody looked at me and knew I wasn't gonna be fucking happy. It was dead silent. Just, are you kidding me?
I can't imagine.
Fumbled, and they recovered it right there and killed the time. Wow, it's one play from the Super Bowl, 1985.
Am I wrong when I'm saying that I feel like someone's told me that was his first fumble of the year?
I can't say for sure on that, but I hope not.
Or maybe he only lost like one or two. Anyway, I think it's some crazy stat like that.
Yeah, might have been. He was a great running back.
If that was his first, my God. You don't hear much about him besides that, but you can't recover from that, if I'm being honest. You got to be special to recover from that mentally.
Correct, probably.
You have to be
yeah.
special to recover that from mentally.
Oh Lord.
Like you can see when someone fumbles in a week 3 game on Thursday night, the fucking cameraman don't leave that motherfucker alone. The cameraman gives that guy no peace.
Right.
The whole time, if you fumble, and the other team goes down and is driving and scoring, every time there's a 4, 5, 10-yard play, the cameraman right on that guy.
Right.
10-yard pass.
Yeah.
Look at this dumb motherfucker who fumbled.
Oh,
13-yard pass.
Yeah.
It's this fucker's fault. They just did it last night to fucking Homer from the Seahawks.
Oh Lordy. Imagine one play for the Super Bowl though, and you fumble the ball, and you don't hardly fumble. Great year. It was a great year. Great running back.
Can't. I can't remember. I can't imagine the Browns being one play from a Super Bowl though. So that's
Yeah. One play. And then we can go.
Shoot.
That was that. But that was that year. And
all right.
just horrible.
Let's get past that. Let's go to the next time they blew it. So so the drive. So why did the drive happen in the sense of did the Browns like come down and score and gave them too much time?
Correct. Yeah. Well, I mean, John Elway. Yeah, they gave him too much time, but it was only. I mean, we went down and scored.
To take the lead,
Took
touchdown or field goal.
Took the lead with a touchdown.
Okay.
Ozzie, I'm thinking Bernie to Ozzie. Took the lead. Under 2 minutes. It was just a little under 2 minutes. Kicked it off to Elway, and he.
What was it? I wonder what the yardage was. I would like to know that.
The yardage, it was a 98-yard drive, I believe.
How the fuck did he have the ball to two?
Huh?
How did he get the ball to two?
I don't know if it was like a fumble on the kickoff return or a.
Are we sure this is right? Are we sure the Browns scored and then kicked it off and then did a 98-yard drive?
I believe there was like I believe they had a penalty or something on the kickoff return and moved the ball back. Because I believe the drive was 98 yard, under 2 minutes. Every pass he threw, they caught. It was just, yeah.
You could just feel it, probably, huh?
You could see it.
You could see it.
You could see it happening. It's like,
I mean, nowadays, you kick off and there's 45 seconds left and you're like, that's too much time.
Yeah.
That's too much fucking time, dude. 45 seconds? Depending on who the quarterback is, you're like, well, we lost.
Yeah.
We fucking lost.
John Elway managed that drive all the way down to beat us, the drive. So the one play fumble was, okay, bam, that was just like that. But the drive, that was a long.
That's
2
a good
minutes.
point. At least the drive's like
2 minutes.
the drive's like ripping off the Band-Aid. Or I mean the fumble was like ripping off the Band-Aid. And the drive's like someone putting duct tape on your like your forearm, just being like
Just real slow.
Yeah,
just a slow hurt.
little bit. And you know when it's coming. Because you're like, someone make a fucking play. And then it keeps going and it's like, oh, it's gonna take a special play.
Yeah.
Like someone's gonna have to strip sack this dude or they're gonna fucking score.
Yeah. We needed one play. We needed one good play. Knock the ball loose. Interception.
That's painful.
That was two painful ones. So I have 2 playoff games. The 2 playoff games I seen, one was a win, awesome. One was a loss, still was awesome because we were in the playoff. But those 2 fucking AFC Championship games, so close to the Super Bowl, painful. I can't. Painful.
Ah,
I think that's why I fucking cuss a lot. Sorry.
that's why I think Ohio just cusses a lot, honestly. I think it's just our thing, kind of.
Yeah.
So, anyways, let's go to one more terrible memory. It would be it'd be much more fun podcast if like it was just a bunch of great memories. If I was like, where were you for the '97 Super Bowl where we won? Like that would be a great Super Bowl, wouldn't it? Then I could be like, what'd you do after?
Oh, Lord.
Because like after like a loss, even after like a loss on a Sunday, like you don't do anything after. I mean, you don't. It's a Sunday anyways. You don't do anything, but like you don't. Like the stuff you have to do after a loss on a Sunday is more of a chore. Like if I'm pumped up on a Sunday and I'm like, yo, I'm gonna grill some steaks after the game, and then we get our ass beat and I'm grilling steaks, like, fuck these steaks, dude. If I'm grilling steaks after a win, it's like you got a beer, you're like, all right,
Yeah.
best steaks I've ever cooked in my life, man.
Yeah.
Don't happen very often, though.
Yeah.
All right, one more bad memory, and then we'll get off of this terrible train.
We're done with the good memories then?
Well, we only had 2. Maybe a little bit more.
I do
The
have one good-
grandpa one.
I do have one good memory. Another good memory though is I loved it when the Browns played on Monday nights. Work all day, just so excited, waiting for the game, and they played the Pittsburgh Steelers. I can't remember the year, but ended up beating them like 50 something to nothing on a Monday night game.
50 something to nothing?
50 was just How happy with that? How happy was that?
That'd be fucking insane to watch that.
I was still fucking cussing on I was still cussing on a bad play, but excited. Just we beat the Steelers' ass whooping.
I might look that up and see what the fuck that was, 'cause that makes no
We
sense.
gotta look that up and make sure that drive was 98 drive.
That sounds right, 98 yards.
Yeah.
Not a 98 drive.
98-yard drive.
It sounds like a car or something, like a
98 yard
Volkswagen.
drive.
Volkswagen 98 drive.
Lord.
Anyways, one more bad memory. Puppy, where you were when they left.
When the Art Modell took him, rest in peace.
Yeah, fuck him. We don't have to say that anymore. That
Took
was,
him
that was just a joke from
Took
earlier.
him to the Baltimore.
Yeah, I was just making jokes.
So he
Fuck
did
that
it.
dude.
Yeah, so he does it at night. We're sleeping, and he loads up. They load the buses up. I mean, what a coward! You fucking load the buses up, load the players up, leave Cleveland on in the evening, on a night at night in the dark, out of town. We wake up that morning, hear it on the radio. I don't know where I can't remember what I was.
Yeah, see, that's weird to me because I have to think about that too. Like, I would think like, you wake up, the first thing you do is you check your phone. You're like, oh fuck, the Browns are gone. But no, like you gotta like, you're just living a normal life, blah 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 blah, doing a normal morning, blah blah, and then you get in your car or your work van or something, and it's like, Art Modell has stolen the Browns.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
Yeah, you hear it on the radio, like, and then it's like, fuck work, fuck whatever. I gotta see what's happened here, and they show the buses leaving Cleveland in the dark at night,
So there's like camera footage of it.
going to Baltimore. Yes, sir. Oh yeah.
Well, at least you couldn't get away with that nowadays. They bust your ass for that. You get caught so bad.
That was a bad memory.
But did you guys know it was because they wouldn't build in the stadium, right?
Yeah, he just wanted some things. He wanted a stadium, stuff like that. He was, I think, was financially hurting, so he sold. Yeah,
How? It wasn't. It was selling out every fucking game, probably, wasn't it?
Art Modell. I don't know. Must have spent money. I don't know. I can't say for sure on that, but
Yeah, we should have looked more into that.
he wanted more. He wanted more things and wanted. I don't know what, but
I don't understand how they couldn't get him a stadium built.
tax probably 'cause people didn't want to do the taxes or whatever.
Cleveland didn't.
I don't know.
That wouldn't make any sense
That
to
don't make
me.
no sense. We gotta check that out.
Yeah. There's no way the Cleveland fans
makes
wouldn't have
sense.
voted for that.
What?
Unless you Google it, but it's gonna take way too long for you to find
Yeah,
that.
Not right now. We won't. No.
Yeah, you would never find that.
But I think it was more financial. I think it was more financial. Baltimore bought the team. Wanted them. to
Well,
come
when
in.
you're sharing a fucking stadium with a baseball team, that's not good.
Yeah,
You go to back-to-back AFC Championship games, and what? That'd be like 2 years. Because he probably left in. No, he left in '95. We said 90 earlier. He left in '95.
Took him out in '95.
Yeah, or '94, '95. Whatever. Seasons are weird, but anyways, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was alive, they were still playing football when I was born.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Because they came back in '99.
Yeah. Right. 99, 98.
Yeah.
So 95 or 96.
So they didn't do shit in that era though.
Who did?
The Browns.
No.
Yeah, because ain't nothing from that.
No. No.
I wanted to get into one more thing because it's something I just kind of learned. I wanted to get into. So you said something about I'll let you finish there. Webster.
Webster Slaughter.
Webster Sliders. So it's real. You're telling me the Slaughter was on the back of the jersey.
Correct. Yeah.
That's one of the greatest names ever. And he played cornerback.
He was a cornerback with Hanford Dixon. They were the ones that invented the dogs.
Yes, but okay, get into that. So by invented the dog pound, you just mean what did they do? Just bark at people?
Barking at the receivers that they were covering. They barked at him the whole way down the field. The whole way just barked. At
But
him.
you're telling me while they were covering, they're barking when running.
Correct.
No, they were
Oh
not.
yeah, correct. Barking at them as they were running down the field.
Just
Correct. It became and they became the dogs.
So that was 70s.
Hanford Dixon. No, they were 80s, early 80s.
Oh, so the Cardiac
Early
Kids
80s.
didn't have the dog pound
No,
yet.
no. Cardiac Kid. The dog pound started just like in Kozar's early era with Hanford Dixon and Webster Slaughter, the two cornerbacks that barked at the receivers they were covering.
So these are
the
two
time.
starting cornerbacks
Correct.
barking at receivers running down the field.
Correct.
Did they lay the wood?
Oh fuck yeah!
Well, everyone did back in the day.
Yeah,
though,
they were
probably.
good. Well, yeah, they were good. They were part of the AFC Championship teams.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So was the dog pound there when they were still there? Like it came that quick, or did it come after them?
No, it came that quick.
That quick?
That quick.
So the Browns just adopted the fuck out of that.
Correct.
And they just made that section of the fucking stadium the dog pound.
The end zone became the dog pound. Yeah.
God, I would love to like just see some news footage of like that being like that happening.
Yeah.
So like fucking when like they announce whatever, like this is the dog pound. And just, I would like to just, I'm gonna have to go on YouTube and try to get some footage of that, man, because that would be amazing to see,
Yeah.
dude.
Oh yeah, a lot of people got kicked out of the dog pound though.
For what? Just being,
Just wild, just crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Drinking, maybe throwing a beer or two at somebody out.
well, we threw like 4,000 beers that one game.
Yeah.
That was terrible. I rewatched that the other day, talking about Bottlegate.
Yeah, that wasn't good. That made us look bad, but
No, it didn't. It was a, I think, because it was when you could review plays, right? And it was 1,000,000%. They fucked up
Oh, okay.
and reviewed it. Fuck them.
Yeah.
Do your job right to get bottles thrown at
Yeah,
you.
right. That's true.
In that job, you know, if you work a job where potentially bottles can get thrown in your face,
Better get it right.
don't fuck up.
Right.
There are some riggy things once in a while, man. Something sketchy. Do you remember the Duke Johnson play where Duke Johnson fumbled? You probably don't remember this. Duke Johnson fumbled. I think it's against Washington. On the replay, Duke Johnson fumbles. Ball hits. It comes back in his body. Duke Johnson's just out of the pile. There's a dog pile right here. There's scrum of people going for the football.
Okay.
He's fucking holding it. He's not in the pile. There's only one fucking football in the field.
Correct.
Just standing by the ref holding the football. Like, bro, this is... Yeah, I have the football.
Okay.
They gave it to the other fucking team.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Well, I'm going to show you that on YouTube after
I don't
that.
remember that.
It's one of the most rigged things I've ever seen in my entire life. And sometimes I'm like, this game's rigged as fuck.
Yeah.
And I try to bury that down deep because I really enjoy not being happy on Sundays.
Yeah, I understand.
Fantasy football, though.
I understand.
Fantasy football.
The Browns have had so many.
2 out of 3 leagues be in the playoffs, baby. We might make it 3 out of 3 this weekend.
Oh Lord.
I feel like I had one more thing to get into, but I can't. I'm blanking now. I love this session, though. This was a great thing that I remember. I love that the fucking dog pound invention
Oh
thing.
yeah, that was Hanford Dixon and
So when did Big Dog come?
I don't remember. I mean, I know you're talking about the big dog fan.
Well, obviously, yeah.
I don't know how quick he came after they actually invented.
Because I remember
started
him
that.
still. So like, was he like after they came back, or was he before? Was he there back in the day before they left?
I think he was there back in the day before they left.
You would think
He
so,
was
right?
early, I would think, yeah.
Big Dog's probably dead, right? He was a big guy. Big guys don't live that long.
I mean, I don't know. We'll have to Google that too.
We're gonna see if Big Dog's dead or alive.
That's true. That's true.
So we got to find out if Big Dog's dead or alive. We got to find out.
We should have marked this down. We got a lot of stuff we got to
Yeah,
check out.
we got a pen and papers all over this desk, but you know, yeah. So if Big Dog's dead or alive, why Art Modell fucked us? We should know that, or just the real and net details. In net, that's not a word.
In net
details?
Enact? I'm not sure.
Yeah, we know words. Anyways, we had one more too. Make sure it's a 98-yard drive.
Pretty sure it was, but
Yeah. We'll close this out with your favorite season of all time.
oof.
Mine's easy. Everyone in the world would know mine. You just look at my face, see my age, and you would be like, yeah, obviously the one where we won one playoff game.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Was that against the Steelers?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. That was a good. Oh my God, that was a great one.
I think you're going to have to pick, did you like the drive or the fumble? that's your only option.
Oh my
I feel like.
God, the drive, the year of the drive was such a good year. We were like 12-4, just
That would be so
so
fucking amazing,
And
dude.
in the playoff games that we won to get to the AFC Championship, I'm gonna have to go with the year of the drive.
Were they
Even though we didn't
great
make
games that year?
Yeah.
They didn't fuck them up, blow them out?
No. I'm trying to remember all of them. I think they were I think they blew the first. I think they won them pretty good. They just couldn't get by John Elway. I want to say what I feel about John Elway, but I won't.
Go ahead.
Fucking donkey dick face motherfucker.
Donkey dick's a compliment, I think. I think it means he got a big old hog.
He looks like he does.
You meant to say horse-faced.
Horse face,
Yeah.
whatever. Donkey face. Oh, donkey face.
Face, yeah.
Donkey
Not
face, I'm
donkey
sorry.
dick.
You can
You
delete
just,
that.
he probably does. Let's just throw that on the table like he would if he was here.
Okay, correct. Okay. But yeah, the drive season was to be 12-4 and win those playoff games and get to that championship.
Yeah, bro. To be 12-4.
That was just amazing.
I don't even care if we missed the playoffs at 12-4. That would be a 16-game ride from fucking heaven, dude.
Oh, Lord.
Anyways, we would just love to thank y'all for giving this a quick listen. I mean, hopefully some people of my generation, like my age, learned a little bit, because I learned a little bit. I do feel like I've had a couple of these conversations, but usually these come up like when a whole bunch of alcohol is involved.
Correct, right.
And like a bunch of, sad times. Usually December-ish, when the season's over. A lot of times November-ish, stuff like that. But anyways,
It was a good show.
if you guys would like,
Good talk.
give us a like, give us a follow. Find us on YouTube. Find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, anywhere else you get your podcast, TikTok. Everything is at Smat Talk. Hit him with a couple words.
Go Browns. In the hunt. Ain't giving up.
In the goddamn hunt.
In the gosh dang.
From the great words of Gary Smith.
Fuck the Steelers.
Fuck that donkey dick John Elway.
That's a new one now. We brought that out tonight. Now we brought that back. Oh, Lord.
You brought it back? So there's a rumor that he had a donkey dick?
He looks like his face looks like a donkey.
Yes, but donkey dick isn't.
I don't know where that came from. He's a dick. Fuck him. Lord. I'm a Browns fan. Fuck him and fuck the Steelers.
Dick. Fuck that giant cocked John Elway. I hate him and his family.
Right.
Let's go, yo. Who light up the scoreboards? Who making the playoff? Who's the MVP? Yo, let's smart talk. Recap the game and the major plays. Yo, they all got opinions they would like to say. Like what went right, yo, what went wrong? Yo, what play was weak and what play was strong? So kick up your feet and grab your popcorn. It's the Smack Talk podcast. Let's get it on.